we're going to go ahead and get down a Samurai. Essentially as haste because we were playing it on the turn before. Then let's get down this Cathar. Take out their champion. Hey, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what we've got here today is Swayze's Shadow Realm. And this is a really nifty Boros deck for Neon Dynasty Standard that uses a lot of Exile stuff. Most of which are pretty prominent in Standard already, some of which are less familiar. But in a way, it is kind of white-red good stuff, but it's put together in a very intelligent way. So let's start from the bottom up. The land base, we've got 2 Cave of the Frost Dragons. It's nice when you are behind, but more often than not, this is probably going to be the first target for people to Field of Ruin. We got a single Eiganjo Seed of the Empire, which is nice to have in case you need to just take something out. Or otherwise, it's just a land, which is fine. Comes in untapped, which is awesome. We've only got 1 because it is legendary. 7 plains, because we're mostly white. 3 mountains. Yeah, the only double cost of a single color that we'll see is white, so we're going to have more white sources than red sources. We got a single Sokenzan Crucible Defiance, which is the same reasoning as Eiganjo, but this makes a couple of dorks, which can still be useful as emergency blockers or to help get a little extra aggro through, because they do come in with haste. Next up, we got 4 Needleverge Pathways and 2 Sundown Passes. We only have the 2 Sundown Passes because we want to have as much untapped mana early as we can, so we can ensure that we get these 1-drops and 2-drops down. That's why we got more pathways and only a couple of Sundown Passes. The other 4 lands I would consider to be these Spikefield Hazards. They come in tapped, but if you don't have them come in tapped as a land, you can use them as a 1 mana, 1 damage spell to any target, and if that target would die in the turn, it exiles instead. Excellent for getting rid of little mono black dorks. Their death triggers don't go off. This is really nice for just ensuring that you get something out, or it can also go to face because it goes to any target. It can also knock down any planeswalker comes along. So that is 1, 2, 3, 10, 13, 14, 18, 20, 24 land. What do you know? And 4 of them are actionable. Alright, so now we go to 1 mana stuff. We got 4 portable holes. There's a lot of token creatures running around, and also a handful of sagas that transform into creatures, and when they're on the flip side, their CMC is 0. So these portable holes will take care of that. Or their mana value. Because it's permanent, not card. If it's a card, then the mana value is 3 on either side. But this will, more often than not, this is just for getting rid of tokens, getting rid of little creatures, especially for the enchantment rune decks that have been popping up. A lot of times they're going to put this on a Kami of Transients, or you're going to be putting these on a lot of Kami of Transients just to pop it off the board, and that'll usually end up getting rid of some of the runes that are on it. And it's non-land permanent too, so any small thing will be gotten rid of. Stonebinder's Familiar. This is pretty much the focus of the deck. It is a 1 mana 1/1 spirit dog, and whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile during your turn, put a counter on it once each turn. The once each turn is kind of limiting, but I mean, it does steadily grow, and it's a 1 mana 1/1 to start, so I mean, it's kind of worth it. Besides that, we've got so much exile, like pretty much everything we got is exile. Even the Wandering Emperor's removal is exile. So this thing is going to be pretty reliably growing each turn into a pretty significant threat. Next up at the 2-drop slots, we got a playset of Luminarch Aspirant. Pretty classic for any deck running white. It's just a 2 mana 1/1 and a human cleric. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. I mean, there's nothing else you gotta say about it. It comes in and it buffs a thing, or it can buff itself. It's pretty interesting the little plays you can do with this bit, just to ensure that you save a creature, or kill one of their creatures. It's nice. Next up, we got a playset of Reckless Impulse. This, more often than not, is going to end up being a 2 mana draw 2. 2 mana divination for us. Thing is, you want to make sure that are traditionally my plays, not style, but series of plays that I do with this card is I generally don't want to cast it unless I've already got like 3 or 4 land down and before I've done my land drop for the turn, because this will exile 2 cards off the top and you can play those in the turn. If 1 or more are lands, then you can play those. If you've already played your land for turn and you get a land, you'll be able to play that land until next turn. Or if you get 2 lands, you'll only be able to play 1 and the other one will be exiled entirely. So I generally try and play a little smart with this. It might not be a terrible idea to go down 1 or 2 of these and go up the, what is it, the Escort, Allenbach Escort. That could be pretty useful because we've got a lot of +1/+1 counter synergies in here. Up to the 3-drop slot, because we've only got a few 2-drops, which is interesting, but it works out. It works out. We have 3 Brutal Cathars, 2 and a white for a 2/2 Human Soldier Werewolf. When it enters the battlefield or transforms into the side, exile target creature and opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. So this, unlike Skyclave Apparition, doesn't care about mana value, but also unlike Skyclave Apparition, only cares about creatures, which is just fine. If there's a significant token on the board, it just wipes it out entirely, just permanent removal. If you have, oh god, any sort of, again, just like Portable Hole, but bigger, you just bounce off any auras that are on a creature, you hold down any of their sack fodder. It's just nice. And then in the few times where it is night, you get a bit of extra aggro with a 3/3 first strike, with ward pay 3 life, so if they want to target it with anything, they got to pay 3 life, which is going to be another tax on them, which is awesome. And then when it transforms back, you exile another thing. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. Next up, another sweet card. 3 mana for a 3/1 human cleric with flying. This is Elite Spellbinder. You know it, you hate it. When it enters the battlefield, you look at a target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast this way costs 2 more to cast. So, I think one of the biggest pieces of value with this card is that it lets you look at an opponent's hand in white. That is so rare in White's end of the color pie. And on top of that, you get to ruin their tempo for like a turn or 2 by making that thing cost 2 extra. If they're going to drop some obvious ramp next turn, you can delay that and give yourself a little more time to aggro. And especially since this is a 3/1 flyer, it's got built-in evasion, high power already, it's amazing. Since it is 1 toughness, it does get removed pretty easily, often by a lot of death triggers from the, I forget what it's called, Crypt Gas or something like that. Any other Spikefield Hazards are going to get rid of it, any shocks. But we've got generally a lot of low toughness creatures anyway that we end up building up. So I'm not too worried about that, but it's just so great. It's so great. Next up, we have 3 Restoration of Eiganjo. It's a saga, and it is 2 and a white. And step 1, you search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. So this, at the 3 mana slot, can get you a plains back into hand, which can secure your 4 mana position, which is important because we got some really valuable cards at 4 mana. Next step, you may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. You can, with this card, discard a Luminarch Aspirant and bring it back to the board for free. It's that wonderful. Because this is 2 mana value or less. And then since that happens at the start of your main phase, you will be able to put a counter on a thing. This can save you 2 mana, or it can ramp you up if you got enough land in hand. Because you just discard a land and then it comes in tapped, and then you play your other land for the turn. Then at step 3, you exile it and return it to the battlefield and transform into your control. And it is a 3/4 enchantment creature fox monk with vigilance. And whenever it attacks or blocks, you make a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Not only does it fuel aggro, but it fuels defense, and it makes little tiny dudes to go wide and to build up. It's amazing. Honestly, I feel like it is run a fair amount in Standard, but I feel like it's not enough. This card is so great. Lastly, for the 3-drop slot, we have Skyclave Apparition, which is 1 and 2 white for a 2/2 core spirit. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with mana value 4 or less. When this leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the mana value of the exiled card. This gets rid of Eska's Chariot like that. Beautiful. It says non-land permanent. Non-land, non-token permanent. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Been a while. I am doing excellent. I'm just promoting this deck before we start getting into the ladder again. It's been a while, but my last Wednesday playthrough game just ran up, so we're doing this. But yeah, this is a really sweet white-red, sort of control-y, sort of aggro, sort of mid-range list from Swayze that I found on YouTube. Really nice. It runs a lot of really strong cards, which is how it works, but I mean, yeah. Next event is filling in 2 more open for this month. Contract sign up as well. Everything go right. Hey, great to hear you're doing that. All right. My Saturdays are starting to fill up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. You've got my Discord info. Feel free to send me a link to some information on that. But yeah. Next up, we have the Wandering Emperor, 2 of for a 2 and 2 white, total of 4 mana. 3 loyalty, legendary planeswalker, no subtype, I love that. With flash, planeswalker with flash. As long as it enters the battlefield this turn, you may activate your loyalty abilities anytime you can cast it instant, which helps facilitate flash. Oftentimes, you can just hold on to your mana for a turn. That turns it to night, which will get your Brutal Cathar going. Can I drop your link here? Oh yeah. I think I let... Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. I'm getting better with Nightbot. I'm getting a little better with Nightbot. But yes, thank you. I will take a look at that in a bit. Okay. Yeah, so Wandering Emperor. Hold on to the mana for your turn, slam it down at the end of their turn, or just to trip somebody up for attacking into something, or just exile a creature at instant speed. It's awesome. $500 prize pool. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Nice. I'm assuming there's a bit of an entry fee, or is it free? Showdown of the Skalds, 4 of, 2, a red and a white for another saga. Step 1, exile the top 4 cards of your library until the next turn. You may play those cards. Excellent. It's like 4 mana, draw 4. It's amazing. Same thing with playing lands. As I said, with Reckless Impulse, you kind of want to make sure you're doing significant land plays around those. Steps 2 and 3 are the same. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, you put a counter on target creature you control. It just builds up your stuff. It's amazing. No sideboard because we are playing best of 1 because I am both impatient and a coward. So, that's the deck list. I'm gonna start back in and playing it. Alright. Standard ranked. Oh yeah. Take me home, Swayze. Oh, this is nice. I haven't played Standard ranked in a little bit. Let me turn this up. Tick. There we go. All right. Get out of here. I'm glad I remembered to turn my phone on silent. Oh, this is a hand you want to see. This is beautiful. Turn 1, Stonebinder's Familiar. We've got Spikefield Hazard or Portable Hole open for turn 2. Oh, God, yeah. Hello. Oh, and we're on the play. We're on the play. Always be nice. Always say hello. Oh, God. I've got to use... Oof. Let's go ahead and exile this Hopeful Initiate. That's done. Then we're going to drop this tapped because we need our land. Alright, Stonebinder in there. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. We're gonna Skyclave Apparition, absolutely. Just completely disrupts any aggro list. This is probably mono white aggro, but hard to say for sure. If we draw a land next turn, we'll probably hold on to the Wandering Emperor. If not, Luminarch Aspirant. And they're gonna get rid of our Skyclave or the Stonebinder. Ooh. Alright, alright. Hey, there we go. So let's hold on to mana. Save for the Wandering Emperor. They might attack with the Apparition, in which case we'll just exile it. Oh! Oh, another one! Okay. Exiling my Apparition, I'm assuming, or Portable Hole. Okay. Well, we can swing Wandering Emperor down just like so. Pop this Samurai down. Block there, because I only want to do -1 to exile that. It's not too huge to be able to get around my Samurai. Alright. Let's see. Do I start to build up? Or, because that's 1 Skyclave, 2 Skyclave. I think that's only 2 Skyclave. Be lurker in a moment. Hey, no problem. No problem. We love our lurkers here. Alright. Let's do Showdown real quick, because I got a land in hand just in case I whiff on him, but... Okay. Okay, we did not whiff on lands. Drop that mountain down. Go ahead and buff up the token.
Strike fast and strike hard.
And... You need some? Yeah, totally. Grab some snacks. Feel free to hang out. I want to... Okay, that's going to be a 2/3. I might as well just swing in with the token. It's free 2 damage. Then probably at the end of their turn, I'll Spikefield Hazard to the dome. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, oh no. We want to save Spikefield until next turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Send it in. We're gonna lose Wandering Emperor, but I mean, I've had worse. Boop, boop. Goodbye, ma'am. I love you. Send it to here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we are going to drop that on white. Brutal Cathar. Counter on you. Take out their Brutal Cathar, which will take out their Skyclave, and we get back a 1/1, or their Hopeful Initiate, and we keep them from getting bigger. I think we take out the Initiate. Plus, it'll give them a 1/1 when it comes back. Then we drop you. Put a counter on probably the Cathar. Zap in the face. Make another 3/3 with the Apparition. Move to combat. Build up that into a 4/4. Swing in with 4. Oh, yeah. And they got no responses. They got a... I mean, they could have not blocked and just taken the 4, but... They're prerogative. We got another Luminarch lined up. We don't really need much mana. The draw is just going to be gravy. Yep, they do have a fistful. That's fine, that's fine. So they're going to get back. We're just friggin' juggling. We're juggling exiled creatures. Oh, wow, you didn't take my Apparition. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Alright, put you down. Build you up. Put you down. Build you up. Let's build you. Build you. Swing in with these two monsters. Because they've got to block. I mean, they could take all 11 damage, but... Yeah, so now we got a little 1/1 back. I got a few 1/1s. But they've got more Exile stuff, I'm assuming Fistful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Any white deck generally is going to play all of these creature-based removals. Swing on in. I got full life. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I'll take that trade. I'll trade a Luminarch Aspirant to get my my Cathar back. And get their other Cathar out of here so I get my third Luminarch Aspirant. Oh my god. Oh yeah. We did it. This deck is amazing. Just like the white aggro shell with some red card draw fit in there. Oh. Mwah. Swayze, you are such a genius. Hey, handsome. Hey, Ale, welcome in. We are right at the start of this standard ranked laddering session. How is your day going? I hope it is going well. Oh, did a thing today? What did you do? What kind of thing did you do? Made a new plushie? Ooh, that is adorable. I love it. What did you make it of? I need to know. I need to know. Oh god, is it an animal? It's a mushy boy. Oh god, yeah. I wish I had more tactile creative skills, but mostly I'm just a big idea mean. Okay, I think I'm gonna drop. She could show me. Oh god, yeah, me too. Me too. Let's see here. Do I want to? What do I want to drop first? I think I just want to get down tap land because I've only got 4 lands in hand and only 1 white source, which I'm gonna need for Restoration of Eiganjo. Oh, yep. We are going against a pretty familiar. Yeah, let's start getting. Ooh. No, we'll hold on to the Spikefield just for this turn. Yeah, this is the enchantment list for sure. Yep, hold on to that still. Oh, thank God for getting the other white. Restoration of Eiganjo. And I don't think anybody in one-on-one or best of one is main decking any instant speed enchantment removal. But they probably have... Oh, Generous Visitor. Oh, I should have held up a red. I mean, what would I have even done it for? Yeah, let's go ahead and drop you down. Meanwhile... That... Go ahead and do this. See if they respond. No response. Okay. And I could... You know what? Yeah, let's just get the Brutal Cathar down now. We had nothing to exile with it. I'm glad I permanently got rid of that Generous Visitor. That thing becomes a problem. Ooh. You look like a portable hole victim, Mr. Jukai Naturalist. You as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we got the creature now. Let's drop this land here. Let's drop a couple of portable holes. Because why not? And we still got mana to do Wandering Emperor at the end step. Swing in there. Oh, God, yeah. This deck is mean to enchantment list, but if they have any of the, ooh, Runeforge Champion, you don't say. So they're gonna get a rune to hand, which they're low on land, so I feel a little bad. Yep, there you go, lifelink. Feel a little bad, but not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and get down a Samurai. Essentially as haste because we were playing it on the turn before. Then let's get down this Cathar, take out their champion. Hey, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh, taking out the runes list. This deck so far has been pretty, I don't want to say anti-meta, because it's very much in the meta. Hope you follow on Twitter if you can refollow. Yeah, dude, totally. Thank you for that. We'll get to that in just a minute. Oof. Hey, there we are. Alright, yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? This deck is not... I don't think anti-meta is the word. Oh, toasty, toasty, toasty. But, it definitely serves against some pretty high meta decks. I feel a little bad because there's not much, blue in the meta. Which I don't... It feels weird to feel bad about that, but, like, the variance is basically just white aggro, green aggro, Selesnya enchantments, black sacrifice, Orzhov sacrifice, and then occasionally some Dimir stuff, I guess. Meh. Shatter Skull as a land, okay. Well, next turn we can drop the Restoration of Eiganjo. And then, oh, white, red, okay, okay. So they might be doing a similar list? Rip apart, totally, 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 totally. Showdown, Restoration of Eiganjo. Next turn we can probably discard the Stonebinder's Familiar. And just get that back for free. Because, oh god, I love step 2 on this thing. Discard a permanent, or discard a card, get a permanent mana 2 or less. Ooh. I'll take it back. No. We stick with this, we stick with the plan. Get Luminarch Aspirant back. However, it's the Boros artifacts list. Yep, so that is Ward 2. I did the math right. We're good, we're good, we're good. Pay 2. Get you out of here. And yep, that triggers. Drop the cave down because we got no 1-mana spells anyway. Boosh. But we do have 1-mana spells, just none that would be actionable right now. Wow! Holy crap, nobody can handle it! Nobody can handle it! What is going on? Oh, man. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm not taking credit for this deck list. This is not my deck. This is not my construction. I am a little net decking baby boy. And I'm going to post up a link in the chat for Swayze's channel, who I found this from. And, oh god, I should put a little Nightbot timer thing on here. Yeah, this is Swayze's channel. This is who I found the deck list from. And I'll even post the video for it as well. There we go. Hold up. Yeah, it's so great. It's such a great video. It's such a great deck. Oh man. And you can see it. You see it performing. It is in gold. So, I mean, it does what it do. But I mean, the season just restart. What can you do? Oh. This is a hard pass. This is a hard pass. This we will take. And I think, do we drop the Showdown? Yeah, let's drop the Showdown. Yeah, because I like having 2 Skyclaves. Ooh. Pathway. Okay. Got anything else? Nope, nothing else. So, we Sundown Pass, get Spellbinder down, see what they're playing. I'm betting it's something to do with Death Touch Poison deck, maybe? Maybe? Or maybe it's Golgari Ramp Reanimator. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, Meat Hook is hanging out. They've got no creatures with which to sacrifice yet. I think we just get rid of one of the Meat Hooks, in all honesty. Like, yeah, that's all I can really think of. Yep. And then they could drop the first Meat Hook and take out the Spellbinder. Then we've got a target for Apparition. But they still don't have any creatures for Deadly Dispute. So let's hold up the aggro here. Send the Spellbinder in. Let's get the other Spellbinder down real quick. We'll probably take the other... Oh, they just drew land. Okay. Yeah, let's take the other Meat Hook. Because, I mean, that binding's going to come down at some point, or probably this turn, honestly, and get rid of one of these Spellbinders. If I were them, I'd drop the Necroblossom Snarl and reveal the Revealed Forest. Yep. Really? They didn't play anything. What did they draw? Okay, so we got our Restoration. Drop that land there. We have no 2-drops. Oh, we got a couple of Skyclaves in the wings. Meanwhile, these Spellbinders are bringing in the hurt. I think I talked too much with Glottal Fry. One of my vocal coaches was telling me about that. Yeah, totally. Totally. Let's discard this Plains, get back said Plains, because we got no 2-drops in the bin. I can, however, drop you, get the Meat Hook away, and I don't think we play this just yet. We definitely don't play the other Apparition. We're going to get Restoration of Eiganjo as a creature, which they are probably going to destroy with that they're binding. They don't have anything yet to sacrifice to Dispute. There they go. They got it. Well, Spikefield Hazarding that, because I can't, that's gonna get sacrificed, so I'm not super worried about it. We'll get this down. I don't want to drop the other Skyclave yet. I really don't. Send this in. They'll probably just block it. And I'm not going to waste the Spikefield Hazard on that because they'll... Oh. Ew. Okay. I'll Spikefield Hazard the Lair of the Hydra, though. All day. You kidding? Get that creature land out of here. And now they don't have any mana to do Deadly Dispute, so we can take out that Eye Twitch permanently. I'm probably overreaching here, but... And now I'm really missing that Showdown of the Skalds, but we got 4 of them somewhere in here. Binding comes down. Which one are they hitting? Architect? Architect. Yep. All according to Geigaku. I will take the 2. I will take the 2. And they're going to ramp next turn with that thing. Ooh. I mean, we're going to take out the illusion, but they're probably going to sacrifice it before that happens. Either way, it's gone. This just determines whether or not they... Yep, draw cards. Swing on in. Boosh! Okay. Ramp. Yep. They're about to wipe us with Meat Hook. Because they just need 6 mana, and they've got it. Yep. And now we are on the back step yet again. Get me card draw. Get me card draw. Got 8 card draw spells in here. Got 8. Another Eye Twitch. We gotta Cave the Frost Dragon. Let's just get that down while we can. Just get it down while we can. Their stuff gets Death Touch, which doesn't really matter unless they have Finn, in which case that would be unfortunate. Oh, they have a single blue. Wet Golgari? What would that be for? Counter spells? Well, there we go. You know what? I don't care about their creatures. Let's get rid of Meat Hook because they can't sacrifice that. Meanwhile, I might as well do the only other actionable thing I got, which is to just swing in with the cave. And we got 8 card draw spells in here. Are they going to destroy this thing? They would have, if they could, they would have done that before combat or before damage. I think they're just deadly disputing the illusion. Why not the Eye Twitch though? Then you would draw a 3rd card. They got Hive the Eye Tyrant, which isn't super. Oh, that's the blue. That's why there be the blue. Okay, so we need an answer for Toxrill. I wonder, does the counter? Because mine go on the stack first, and theirs resolve first. I don't know. Let's just get some of their stuff out of the way, I guess. Get rid of that Eye Twitch. Let's find out. This is a learning experience. Does Toxrill put a counter on the cave of the Frost Dragon before it turns back to a creature or not? That is my question. Hit for 3. It does. It does. But it's only 1 per turn, or 1 per round, not per turn. So, it's interesting. So 10, 11, 12. We're going to take some beats. I guess it's until end of turn, and that's beginning at the end step, so I guess that makes sense. I'm getting rid of... Oh, well, I mean... Yeah, I guess I don't have any 2 or less mana value stuff in there. I mean... Exile the Eye Twitch. You gonna sacrifice it? You can't. It's not a slug, so you can't sacrifice it to Toxrill. Well, we hold on to the cave to block Toxrill. I mean, that's just the answer there. Yep. We just need another turn. Can we draw some card draw? Oh no, we lose. I forgot about the menace. Yep, that's it. Ah, darn it. Sorry, we're 3-1. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have tucked the Showdown on the Skalds. I definitely should have tucked one of the Skyclave Apparitions. Ah, well. We learned a couple of things there. What a sweet deck. I don't know if there's anything else I could have really done in that. I'm gonna say no. I'll take this. I'll take this. What do we tuck? Wandering Emperor? Yeah. Keep 6. Tuck the Emperor. Turn 1, drop the Spikefield Hazard. Hello. Drop the Plains next. And do we do the Reckless Impulse? That is the question. We've got a turn 3 play. I don't think we do it. I think we hold on to it for later. I will drop the Needleverge Pathway and get the Eiganjo out. Or maybe just exile the Champion of the Perished. Let's do this now, actually. Now that I think about it. Go ahead and exile the gas, because if they're doing zombies, we can make that work fine in our favor. We've got the Cathar, we've got the Portable Hole, which is an instant answer for the champion here. Shambling Ghast. Okay, that's fine. You gonna hit for 3 or do you got anything else? Cool. So let's Portable Hole real quick. Make sure we get rid of the champion. And then let's Spellbinder first. I'll let this draw. It did not draw a counterspell. Okay. Oh, God. Get Necro Duality out of here. Ew. I don't want to see that on the opponent's board anytime soon. Eternal Thirst. That's funny. Blade Stitch Scab. As expected. Then Eternal Thirst. On the Scab. Okay. Well, you're going to lose that Eternal Thirst, my friend. Yeah, let's just drop that. And they don't have, right now, any removal. So we'll just do that. Shambling Ghast is still a 1/1, which I will not be blocking. Headless Rider. Okay. Yep. Do not block, because if that dies, it's going to give something -1/-1. Generally, the thing that's blocking it. Showdown of the Skalds. Gimme. Before the land drop, because we want to play any lands with it. Nice. Nice. Let's get familiar. And, oh, yeah. Oh, the Spikefield Hazard is the bane of these zombie decks. And that puts a counter on Soulbinder. Or, Stonebinder. Mm-hmm. Killing it. Yeah, because their stuff ain't dying. It's getting exiled. Speaking of getting exiled, we gotta cast this apparition real quick. Counter on the Spellbinder. Get you out of here. There you go. You take enough of their pieces off the board and they just can't handle it. And it is less aggro, more control, and mid-range card draw stuff. So it's all over the place. This deck is really well-rounded. I love it. Oh man, I'm digging these tunes too. Turk Thrust. This person's name is Turk Thrust. Beautiful. I think we keep this. It's got no removal outside of the Spike Field, but we're going to be playing the Spike Field first anyway. So, yeah. I don't really... I'm so hesitant always to play this on turn 2. The Reckless Impulse. Like, I love it, but turn 2 is just such an awkward position for it. I am a greedy son of a bitch, so I really don't want to lose the things that I get with it. Doing alright there, pal? I think they're just choosing their hand. But yeah. Unless we draw something that says otherwise, we're going to put the Spikefield Hazard down tapped. Excuse me. Turn 2 Plains, turn 3 Sundown Pass into probably Restoration of Eiganjo. And then we'll definitely have enough mana for Emperor and Showdown. Yeah, I think... do we do Reckless Impulse turn 3, maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Sundown Pass turn 1. Turn 2 Reckless Impulse. And if we need to play the Spike Field, we can. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Doing okay, pal? They might have a connection issue. They might be grabbing some snacks or something. Because, like, we haven't even started the game yet. Turk Thrust, I wish you the best, friend. I hope you're doing okay. I love the Wandering Emperor. Like, the art, for one, gorgeous. The fact that it's a Planeswalker with Flash, so fun. That it has no subtype, because canonically, the Emperor cannot reveal her name, is just super cool. And then all the abilities, the fact that they have flash or have instant speed when she enters the battlefield that turn, it's nice. It's nice. I'm wondering if there's a way to put her into some sort of flicker deck. I don't think there's much flicker in standard right now for like non-creature stuff. There's Teleportation Circle, but that's creatures and artifacts, so you wouldn't be able to bounce her at all. It's interesting. No, I think they just disconnected. I feel bad for taking this, but it's a win. We're gonna take the win. Bye, Turkthirst. What are you gonna do? All right. Yeah, because we got all the time in the friggin' world right now, so we're not gonna just gonna go down like that. Hey, Giant's Amulet, cool, and 2 Mastery Balls. Back to the Shadow Realm with thee. Everybody loves to hear a great comeback story. Never give up. Yes, yes. Don't surrender until it's on the board. Until your loss is on the board and in hand. No need to concede. What do we got? Ooh. Yeah, turn 1 Stonebinder. Nothing really for turn 2, but we got turn 3 stuff. Drop the Needleverge on white. Let's get that down. Hello. Ah, it's Pompon! Or is it Pompon or Pom-Pom? I know it's like an N and an M. There's a different name for... Just like that. Swing in. Looks like mono white aggro, which we are going to annihilate. Look at this hand. Oh, no. It's white black. Ooh. So then let's go ahead and disrupt them real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Battlefields. This is going to be a 2/2. Meat Hook would just get rid of one thing, but on the snow. Wedding Announcement we can take care of easily with our Skyclave. Deadly Dispute. And Meat Hook's not that much of a problem right now. Let's get Deadly Dispute out of here. Seems like a weird play, but I feel like that's what feels like the right choice here. Yep, Wedding Announcement down. They're going to get a 1/1, which is fine. So then we're going to go ahead and exile the Wedding Announcement, and that's never coming back. Bump you up, just like that. So next turn, even if they Meat Hook Massacre at 2, like they'll get a 3/3 back, but we'll keep ours. They might have other stuff. They might just sacrifice it to the Dispute, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and get a Plains out. Because I want to have my mana. I want to have my mana. And then play that, and do we? Yeah, let's just do it now. I don't see any reason to hold it back. They're going to sacrifice it. Totally fine. They'll get treasures. And they'll probably have a land to do Blood on the Snow with. But we just need to get some beats in. They're real low now. They're real low right now. So this is enough for Blood on the Snow. And they're going to get back nothing. Or Meat Hook Massacre to get rid of everything. Ooh. Okay. So then we can... Perfect. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, so I've got a guaranteed playthrough here. With, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's get back to Stonebinder. And then I will just Brutal Cathar right now. And if they want to wipe the board now, we'll still have Restoration of Eiganjo. Otherwise, I gotta wait a turn. Lolth. Ooh. Okay, okay. Shambling Ghast. Alright. Oh. Tasty. But it's mana value 4 or less. So... Let's Reckless Impulse real quick. Let's see if I can grab a land. Nice. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and exile non-token. Let's get rid of Meat Hook Massacre. Make sure that doesn't come back. That's right, that already got a counter from Architect, right? And we're not gonna attack into that. But they're going to wipe the board, which is fine. So we got Showdown, which will probably get us another land, and we might be able to play something after that. Yep, here comes the board wipe. Blood in the Snow. And they'll probably get back just the Shambling Ghast. But I think we've got them on the back step right now. Oh, and then they get creatures, right?
I do what I demand.
Think.
We will slay.
Okay, okay. Exile a bunch of stuff. Give me at least one land. We got a land. I'm okay taking some beats right now. I really am. We do have Wandering Emperor in exile as well. So we've got two of our Wandering Emperor, both of our Wandering Emperors available. Astrals, hey! Welcome in, buddy! It's good to see you here. Oh, man. Oh, it's been forever. How are you doing, my friend? Whew. You too? Oh, I know. We gotta get some more Commander going. I got the itch. Finally made it. Yeah. I know. Oh, boy. Oh, hey! They're getting rid of Luminarch Aspirant. Good thing we got another. They got a ton of mana, though. And so they're probably just going to... Alright, working away, so lurking mostly... Hey, totally fine. Lurkers are always welcome. I'm just happy to have you here. Down, hoping to organize a pod in a couple weeks. I saw that tweet out, and I sent that response. So, yeah, let's get something going. Might as well... Just Wandering Emperor right now. Hey, Rascal! Welcome to the party. Good to see you here. Oh, man. Got so much going on now. Drop this here. Holding on to the other Wandering Emperor. And... Okay, I think we're fine. But we should probably... Actually, no. I should have gotten down another samurai. Because she's going to get killed by Menace, Flyer, Exiled. I should have gotten some kind of permanent down. But I got another Wandering Emperor, so I'm not too worried. Yup, that's, just like that. Okay. They do also have the Cave of the Frost Dragon, but they just went through combat. Are they going to exile the Aspirant? Yes, they are. Okay. They got a bunch of cards in hand, though. More spiders, gets rid of Lolth. They got another Lolth in hand, I bet. Don't they? Perhaps Negatory. I'll get this down so that I can get a counter on it. Or do I even do this now? No, we do it after combat. I'm gonna miss the counter on Skyclave. Haven't played in ages, so I have no clue what's going on in Standard right now. Standard is actually fairly healthy, I would say. I mean, there's obviously gonna be archetypes and particular deck shells that are preferred some over the other. Like, certain colors are gonna run certain cards. Black's almost exclusively gonna be sacrifice stuff, like you see here with Lulth. They've got Meathook Massacre, Rite of Oblivion for black-white. Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute. It's a lot of sacrifice going on in black. A lot of white's just gonna be aggro. Red pops up every once in a while, with mostly in support, I think. Blue doesn't show up that much right now. But yeah, I think mostly because Alrund's Epiphany got banned, so, you know, go figure. But, oh, let's see what's in their hand. But no, Standard is honestly pretty healthy, I think. They have just land, so they're drawing with Lulth. They're gonna have enough to take out the Emperor. So, last time I was playing a lot was during Zendikar. Now as I'm lacking the standard cards, I'm doomed to play Historic. Hey, that's a pit. Oh man, I personally am not a huge fan of Historic just because all the alchemy stuff really messed it up, and I am kind of averse to what is it? I don't want to misappropriate certain cards in my head with different effects that aren't quite what they actually do. So I generally try and keep to regular paper stuff, but that's my own preference personally. Plus Historic is just like, oh, daring, I see. Historic is, I don't quite know how to say it. 10, oh, we lost. Yeah, there was no two ways about it. We were gonna lose that. Yeah, let's take that. I don't know. Historic's a different flavor of Magic. It was different before Alchemy came out, but I don't know. I just lost track of it, so I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, all full power to you if you enjoy playing Historic. It does. I understand it does take a lot to try and get back into Standard. Like, the biggest reason why I keep having cards for Standard is because I do my regular like Monday drafting sessions on stream, and so that usually keeps me, like, it gets you 3 packs worth of stuff. You can easily rare draft there if you need to. Ooh, what was this, Toasty? But it kind of takes a lot to get into Standard, and if you don't, like, if you get a Mastery Pass, like if you have enough to start with a Mastery Pass at some point, you can probably let that ride for a while. Alright, so we want to get rid of this Eye Twitch at some point, and now that they're going to have a second mana, we're not going to be able to. Yeah, when I was playing actively, my standard collection was almost complete, so I could play any deck I liked, but trying to keep up now is kind of tough. Yeah, it is kind of tough. Once you let up for a little bit, it doesn't let you come back. Or it's tough to come back. Let's drop that there. Next turn, I think we'll just drop a Reckless Impulse just to get some Exile and possibly another land from it. I doubt we're going to be able to play anything off of it outside of lands, but yeah. Skullport Merchant, you say. I'll take the beats, take the beats. Ooh, we're getting a lot of lands. We're getting a lot of lands. I don't want... Ooh, okay, that works, that works. Let's go ahead and exile this here. Eye Twitch. Swing on in. But yeah, drafting definitely gets you a good amount of cards for standard sets. And it's tough when you don't have a ton of cards already, because then whatever you do get doesn't necessarily go into your vault to give you more wild cards. Yeah. But I also love playing control like Blue-White X, but I don't know if there's currently a place for that in Standard. There is a place, definitely, for control decks. A lot of it is blue-black, I think. Blue-red, even. But Blue-White has some, like, board-wipey style control that is pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's top tier. I don't think this is a control meta, personally. But, you can definitely find some stuff for it. The discrepancy between top tier decks and adequate level decks is pretty slim. Like, there's a lot of decks that are very playable. Like, honestly, Werewolves is viable. Which, to be fair, with a lot of the support they got in Forgotten Realms, it's understandable. But, I mean, it's cool. Also, at least the good thing is that I own tons of old cards, so I could push to Mythic last month with 5-color Nib and Historic. Hell yes! I love seeing that kind of stuff go up. Alright, Spellbinder down. Get something out of their hand. We're gonna lose his planes, unfortunately. Oh, God. Get Professor Onyx out of here. I can deal with Lolth. You down. A lot of sacrificey stuff. I want to pump up my Spellbinder as much as I can. Because if that Lolth is coming down, then that's going to hurt. But yeah, Niv Mizzet is pretty cool. I love that idea for a deck where it's like you want multicolored cards, but not just multicolored cards. You want many of different 2-color pairs. And it just... that feeds to my heart. I'm a shield for the 2-color pairs. Oh, one of the first sets for me was Gate Crash, so I'm a bit biased. Interesting. Let's get another Showdown going. They've probably got some kind of removal, so I don't want to put all my eggs on the Elite Spellbinder basket. Give me a land. We got a land. Oh, are we gonna portable hole away this friggin' Meat Hook Massacre? Yes, we are. Then I think we just pop the Luminarch Aspirant token back on itself. Yes, we do. And swing on in with that. They don't block, unless they do. And they just sacrifice it. Yep, that's fine. Which, if they cast... they've got... I bet they're trying to save up for the 8-mana Professor Onyx. They can do now. Or just Blood Chief's Thirst. Sure. So they've also got Lolth there. Which is, again, fine. They're not going to do anything that I can exile with the Apparition, but we're going to get the Apparition down anyway. Restoration of Eiganjo. Like that. I probably should have put a creature down first. What's competitive format right now? Standard or Alchemy? I know nothing about Alchemy. It's Alchemy more than a meme. I think Alchemy is more than a meme. I think it's actually a pretty substantial format, actually, in all honesty. I don't know, for me it's kind of hard to place exactly. But I prefer Standard more than Alchemy, so that's the only reason I pay attention to it more. But I think Standard is still the competitive format. I feel like Alchemy had a pretty big peak shortly after it was announced and everything, and then after that sort of cut off. What do they exile? Skyclave? Okay. That's not what I'm getting back. Let's discard Luminarch Aspirant to get back the Luminarch Aspirant. Let's discard the Plains to get back the other Luminarch Aspirant. Then I can portable hole. I mean, let's just get their Shambling Ghast out, right? Get some cards going. Luminarch Aspirant there. Ooh. I like that. Get you out of here. Another counter down. Reckless Impulse again. Another counter. Cool. Get down the Familiar. Another counter. And... another counter, why not? And then another counter on you. Okay. So they're probably saving a board wipe for when these restorations come up. That'd be my guess. Or are they gonna get Professor Onyx out? Are they really? They might. 7... nope. They're Meat Hook Massacring now. Which is fine. We're about to get 2 creatures here. Yep, just like that. They do not have haste, unfortunately. But we got a Spellbinder. Ooh. The other Massacre. But they do have 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can get rid of 5 toughness things. Let's just get the cave down right now. Hold on to that for a bit. Lord! Draw another card. Yep. Oh, man. I think once we get behind against these black decks, it's hard to come back. No. No woofing. No woofing. Just because Big Brother woofs doesn't mean you should woof. Oh, good. Shh. It's okay. No woofing. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. And confront the past. They have a Planeswalker in the graveyard. Not yet. But they're planning for it. Also not sure why they aren't massacring yet, although they easily could. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. I love this card. I love this card so much. Yeah, we would search for the last planes, I guess. Put it down. Then I could go for Lolth and then... yeah, that's probably the play. Just to make them cast that or Professor Onyx. They can do either. They'll probably just get Lolth and the Eye Twitch out. In all honesty, yeah. This is a pretty solid... oh, well, they're going to exile a 2-mana thing. Probably the... oh, the Stonebinder is familiar. Interesting. Okay, so we need 2 creatures in order to be able to block that. Alright, so we need a bunch of creatures. Ooh, that's helpful. That's actually helpful. Let's get the pathway out of here. Get back the Luminarch. And we will just exile the Eye Twitch. Although, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we lose, right? Because they activate the Hive next turn, and I can't block it with the one creature and a tapped creature. Yeah, that's it. Ah, well. So we're losing to black. Interesting. I think they're just outvaluing us. I think in the long game, black beats us. It's because they have access to 2 really good board wipes in Meat Hook Massacre and Blood on the Snow. I don't think any board wipes would help us. I think getting rid of Planeswalkers would help us. So probably... Might it be possible to get some of those... I forget what they're called. The 2-mana Exile... target... Or 2-mana Destroy target creature or Planeswalker. I think that could be useful. Ironically, the only standard I deck is a mono black. I still had tons of mythic wild cards, but I didn't like the playstyle, not enough counterspells. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Now, if you like counterspells, honestly, I'm pretty sure the Azorius control list is probably something to look up. Although it is mostly board wipes. Also, too many mirror matchups. Yeah, black's real popular. Oh, they mulled down to 5? Screw it. This is a risk, but I'm holding up Spikefield Hazard. Oh, yep, nope, that was a... Risk did not pay off. Pokemon come down. Evolving Wilds. Is this gonna be a Simic deck? Or is this gonna be a 3-colored deck? Oh, there's blue. Okay, well let's get our aggro on, I guess. Excited to drop this Spellbinder next turn. Is Fabled Passage still in Standard? No. That left with the last core set before Forgotten Realms. Maddening. Oh, it's Mill. It's Mill. Okay. Alright. So let's get going. Okay. This Brutal Cathar means nothing. This is a race. It's their life total versus my library. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't fought Mill in forever. Where's your crab? Drop your crab. They're probably trying to go for the, they mulled down to 5 probably for the common. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I'll get down the Spellbinder. Relic Golem. Hand attacker blocks this opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Mills 2. Let's get the Relic Golem out of here. Okay, with a minion-based deck, we have to beat Mill, right? All my little tiny weenies here. They're probably not gonna... Oh, should I... I'm gonna drop the Hazard as a land. Relic Golem, yep. Like, is Mill right now really a deck? I mean... So is this... Oh, I lost the, oh, damn. I think it's better in blue and red where you have more copy spells. But mono blue can do it, I guess? Okay. So we need to find a way to get rid of the Golem. I probably Mountain this turn, Spikefield face. Okay, with the Frost Dragon. So we're gonna lose one of these lands. Might as well lose the plains, right? Because I got the Restoration of Eiganjo. Was already Now I'm gonna drop the Mountain. Hold up with Spikefield Hazard. Swing in for 3 in the air. God, I wish I had my Luminarch Aspirant. This Relic Golem would be no problem if I did. But at least they have to choose between attacking and milling. It's going to be a shame if I have to get rid of my own Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, so we're going to take 12 damage here. Oh, so they drew that Relic Golem then. I'm kind of surprised they haven't gotten any of their crabs out. Because that's why Evolving Wilds is in the meta right now. Or in this deck right now. Is because of Ruin Crab. Relic Golem. Yep. Alright, well if we don't find any answers to these big old golems here, I think we're in trouble. So we're gonna take 12. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Cave of the Frost Dragon. We've got to get that plains down. Stonebinder's familiar. Counter on you. Restoration of Eiganjo. Counter on the Spellbinder. Get a plains. Portable hole to get rid of the Spellbinder. And so now we've got one thing that'll kill a golem and one thing that'll chump a golem. It's awkward we had to hit our own Luminarch Aspirant, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. There's the crab! I mean, you swing in both, right? Yeah, that's just the move. Because I have to block both. One of them gets taken out. Meanwhile, I discard plains to get back. Portable hole can get rid of Ruin Crab. Yeah, let's just get rid of the other Ruin Crab. And we can get something with Reckless Impulse. We've got enough creatures. We can get... Yes! We got something. We live for another turn. Unless they draw Fading Hope or some other random removal. Which they probably did, if they're taken this time. But we got enough... Oh, God. No, we lost a mill? Jank mill, steal your stuff? I'm going to let them finish this out. They deserve this win. Oh, God. We just couldn't get there, yeah. F's in chat, rip me. Just couldn't get there in time. Whoo! Keep pumping those freaking points into the dailies. It's also why we do this, because I was timed my dailies to be perfectly full today. Not intentionally, it just happened. Alright, I think we're at... Are we at gold 3 right now? Whew. Oh, God. This is not a keeper hand. Again, this'll do. This'll do. Let's chuck a restoration because we want to have that Showdown of the Skalds. Perfect. Absolutely what I wanted. Cave of the Frost Dragon comes in untapped because it is turn 1 or 2. Or not turn 1 or 2, but we have 2 or less lands. Or it comes in tapped if you have 2 or more other lands. There you go. Oh, green-red ramp? Okay. Now I'm a little scared. Because well, hopefully the Reckless Impulse will get us a land, but it'll be a turn late. Unless we draw a land. If we draw a land, we get Restoration, and we're set. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. That is rough. Okay, we got our lands. I mean, I'm not gonna block the Jessica's Chariot. So let's see if we can take out one of their cats. So I can just get this thing back with Restoration of Eiganjo. Ooh, the Wandering Emperor can take care of Jessica's Chariot, but it'll be a turn late. Well, actually, no, because we'll get this Plains down, and then after it attacks, we'll just Wandering Emperor it. Ranger class. Oh, yeah, they're going wide. They're going wide. Oh, so many Rangers. Well, they're running out of fuel, though. If we can get this Chariot out of here, that'll be a great start. Okay, we're on the back step here. Is not great. Let's just get her down now. Oh, crap. That was a mistake. I forgot. For some reason, I forgot that Jessica's Chariot wasn't still a creature. But hey, at least this absorbs 2 life. Oh, man. Now they only have 3 mana. Does that help anything? Or we're going to take 11 damage? We're going to take 11 damage, unless they put a force down now. Actually, no, we're going to take 9, because they're probably going to send 1 at the Emperor. We're going to take 9 down to 5. Yep. Yeah, I definitely misplayed. This loss is on me. Then we got a Skyclave Apparition, get Jessica's Chariot out, but I think we're already dead. Yeah. Game. So we can block the 3/3, which they'll have another 3/3, and then 4 more 2/2s, so that's 11. Yeah. Other cat. Respect. Keep your columns tight. Oh, right. Yep. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, that loss is on me. That loss is on me. Okay. Hey! We got another level in. I'll take it. Shadow Realm. Just pumping them through. Oh god. Yeah, I think just some indiscriminate removal would be pretty nice. I don't think we've got the mana for Farewell. I wonder that one board wipe with Audric that gets less and less expensive. The oh god, I really hope we get a land in the first 3 turns. Less and less expensive, cheaper and cheaper. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The more permanents are on the field. Oh, I'm getting punished for taking the 2-lander. Oh, I'm getting punished for taking the 2-lander. We just want a land. We just want an untapped land. I'm getting punished. Why do I ever take 2-land hands? Doomscar maybe an option? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because we don't have many 2-drop slots. I'd be okay probably dropping maybe a... Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, ninjas. Deal combat damage to the player. Do I need to remove that right now? I don't think so. But, screw it. I got all the removal in the world. I've got my 3rd land, so I'm set for life. But no, yeah, Doomscar is definitely an option. That'll fill in a 2-drop slot with the Foretell thing. And that also goes into Exile, so that helps the Stonebinder's Familiar. And you know what? We'll get the other Skyclave Apparition down. Just get that out of here. And then, ooh, I think that's Doomscar. I should definitely look into. Maybe one or two of. I could probably take a. We'll take that win. That's what it was more like earlier. But yeah, let's. I don't know what I would drop. Probably a Showdown of the Skalds and a the 2-mana exile draw spell. Probably one each of those. I don't know, I might fool around with it. We'll just tighten that up. I don't know, I want to play a few more games though, because I'm definitely getting a really good feel for how this deck, or what this deck is weak against. And God, I wish it could afford Farewell mana-wise. That 6-drop slot is so hard to get to with this one. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I say that, but we've pretty regularly, if we can get to 3, we can get to 6. God, that one white saga is carrying us. Actually, no. It's not. I take that back. That's not carrying us. The creature-based removals are carrying us. But that white saga is really nice. It's really nice. We haven't been able to use it as a creature yet because it just gets removed each time. Hey, it's a draw because it lasted too long. I want to get to platinum. So bad I want to get to platinum today. I don't think it's going to happen, but I wish. I've been to diamond once. I think the entire time that I've played Arena, I've been to diamond once. And it was like lower end diamonds. I mean, but still. That was impressive. I would love to get back before this season ends. I think each season is about... Oh god, we send this... I'm going to take the bird in hand, as opposed to the 2 in the bush. Let's just make sure we get that down, because we're not going to play anything turn 1 anyway. Hello. White. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will Reckless Impulse. Okay, so they're not going to play any creatures. Or maybe they... Well, if they're mono-white aggro, this might slow them down. Nope, they are white-black. So then in that case, let's just get this down anyway, because otherwise we're going to lose it. Are they going to exile it? Please waste a removal spell on this, please. Yep, Vanishing Verse. Awesome. I mean that legitimately. I'm happy with that. Because we're going to lose it anyway. Drop that on red. And we'll hold Wandering Emperor, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's hold Wandering Emperor. We can still get anything else. Ooh. Yep. That's fine. White-black Angels? I think we can take that. I think we can take that. You down. Get a Samurai. Resolve that. My turn. Okay. That on you. See if they want to block it. They do not. So then we're going to go ahead and Skyclave it. Boop. And then get done Sokenzan, because 2 1/1s is not going to do anything here. Plus now we can Showdown on the Skalds next turn and probably be able to play something. Scarab Barons. Are they going to exile the Emperor? Vanishing Verse would do it. Oh, no, just the other Legion Angel. It is essentially 4 mana, 4/3 flyer, draw a card, which is pretty nice. You know what, yeah. We'll get down this other apparition.
Strike faster.
See if they want to make the trade. They do not. So then, 5 mana. Oh, I'm mean. I'm mean. Let's get that Legion Angel out of there. Or Kaya. Is Kaya harder to deal with? Ao? Ooh. Looks like they're stuck at 5. So let's get Kaya out of here. Let me get this Frost Dragon down. So do they want to play into this, or attack into the Spellbinder? That's the question. Or they could just Infernal Grasp the Spellbinder and get the Legion Angel straight to the Emperor. Don't leave them open, but they would have 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or just wipe the whole board. Sure. Then they get a 4/4. Alright. Then Showdown of the Skalds. Aha! There we go. Now we're cooking. Get down you. Drop the planes. Portable hole to get the token out of here. Then we drop the Luminarch Aspirant. Pop it on the token. So why not? The 3/3 Vigilanter is pretty valuable. Plus, once they kill the Luminarch Aspirant, then we've still got the counter that it put. 4, 5, 6. If that's a land, they can get Kaya right now. We've also got Brutal Cathar that can exile a creature, so they probably don't want to get a creature down. Legion Angel, that'll do it. And they got 2 mana left, so they might just sacrifice that to the Deadly Dispute once we try and exile it. Just go ahead and do that. You know what? We'll just put this down now. And then they're going to exile it. Or destroy something. They're either going to use Infernal Grasp or Deadly Dispute. Huh. So, I'm interested to see how this plays out. Because if they might just let it get exiled and then destroy the Brutal Cathar to block. But I think to avoid that, I need to put... Oh, they're just doing that now. So then, is that just going to straight up exile the Legion Angel forever? No? Okay, never mind. No, we can't attack with the Cave the Frost Dragon yet. Luminarch Aspirant. It's got first strike. Put another counter on it or on the Samurai? Another counter on it, why not? And another 3. So I think at this point, Wandering Emperor is dead and dusted, unfortunately. Do we have any 2 manas? No, we don't. So it'll be to get another land out. Four, 5, 6. Okay. So they probably didn't draw land. If they did, they would just be slamming down Kaya, I'm sure. AO. Okay. 5/4 Flying Vigilance. When it dies, at the top 7, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less from among them on the field. The rest in the bottom in random order. Put 2 counters on each permanent you control its creature vehicle. Okay. I think that's manageable. Bye, Wanderer.
I'm never done.
Super fun. Oh, but that's 5! Discard the planes, get the planes out. It's the only thing that can come out. Let's put you down. Counter on you. Search for planes, short. Munich Massacre is such a strong card in this format. So much. Oh my god. Like, it almost makes me sad with the fact that I can't run it because I'm in red and white and not black. I feel like I just swing with just the Samurai to see what they do with AO. So I want to keep my Luminarch Aspirant. Although, I probably could have attacked with the Aspirant as well. But I like having that 5/5. Okay. So now they're going to look at the top 7, is that right? Top 7. Total mana value 4 or less. Isn't that a missed win if you activate the land and attacked? You see... See, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 10 mana, and 6 of it needs to be reserved for the cave to be able to activate and attack. Oh, hey, Vanquish the Horde. That's what I was thinking of earlier. So I would have used only 3 to exile the Angel. They just gained 3 life from something, right? And the land is only a 3/4. I would have had 6 and 5. They would have blocked, and a 3, and they would have blocked 3. I would have done 8 damage to them. No, I don't think it was a missed opportunity. I don't think, but let's get the Luminarch Aspirant back. 1, 2, 3. This costs 3. We can use that to remove you. Go ahead and put a counter on this land. The Luminarch Aspirant. If I could see the board state again from what it was before, I could probably tell you better, but I don't have a great grasp on it. My memory's not that great. So, we're holding on to Eiganjo for removal against a attacking or blocking creature. We don't have any legendary creatures in the deck, so that it's going to cost 3. If they want to use Necrotic Fumes to exile my Architect, okay, or get AO down again. Eye Twitch, okay. This is a 4/5 now. Yep, let's just get rid of you. Okay, that's helpful. Let's Portable Hole their Eye Twitch. And now I think we have the win. Because we get a counter on... Cave would survive, and then we would deal 4 on the ground. Or we have 5... I think we put this on the Architect so that whatever they block... So they have to block one of these 2 big ones. Either one is gonna directly trade. and then they take 5 and go down to 1. Or I guess they would gain life from 1. Oh no, we would lose 1 from their creature dying. They've also got Kaya waiting in the wings for as soon as they draw another land. Or they might just board wipe. It's also a possibility. Oh yeah, they're also going to gain 1 from one of my creatures dying. Another thing I could have done is put the counter on the land. Oh, the Emperor's back.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
On their side, which actually is a pretty sweet deck. Sure, you can exile that. Gain 2 life back, okay. Is that a land? So also they can't make a creature. They need a creature to put a counter on. They're probably just going to get the angel, but is that their last angel? Because they got 1, 2, 3. That's their last angel. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be a 5/4. So I have to get a counter down. Oh no, that's a 2/2. Okay. Shame the gas. Okay, so they're building up land, or building up a creature base with which to defend. That's what we want to see! Give me that showdown. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and Skyclave. Get the Legion Angel out of here. Then we're gonna exile the Shambling Ghast. And that's game. I believe that right there is what they call game, because we got 4 damage coming in. And the Meat Hook Massacre is in response, so take that. That's a really cool deck, though. I love that deck. It's not just traditional black-white sacrifice. There's actually some late game in there, and they didn't ever reach their 7th land to get out Kaya. I feel like that was huge for us.